Ding dong, bing bong, tick tock. What you got going on? Welcome to another episode of Beyond Sober, dude. Recorded live here on TikTok. I'm so stoked to kick it with you. It is a sporadic. What day is it? It's Monday, dude. We're making magic happen. I'm super duper stoked to be kicking it with every single one of you. There's so much magic happening, man, and I have been creating a ridiculous amount of content. I don't know what you've been doing. You've been taking care of yourself. You've been drinking your water. You've been going for walks. You've been hitting the gym, dude. You've been saying nice things to yourself. Because a lot of us don't do any of those things. Then we go like, life isn't that fun. It's because we're like the meanest person that we know. Just because you're not hurting other people doesn't mean you're not hurting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Aunt Elizabeth. What's up, girl? That's the whole thing, dude. The way we treat other people is just a reflection of how we treat ourselves, dude. Actually, I had to say that to the 5-year-old today. I was like, you know, she's talking about her older sister. I was like, she's calling you stupid because she feels stupid. You're not actually stupid. You don't have to take that personally. That's a projection, right? Hey, what's going on, Ariana? So stoked to see you. I just found, like, goodness gracious, like 2,000 videos that I've put out. If you guys don't recognize my face, I'm not Pauly Shore. My name is Cody. I'm an ex-alcoholic, liver failure survivor, creator of two of the most powerful and transformative sobriety and recovery programs on planet Earth, dude. It's called Beyond Sober and the Unlabeled Recovery Program. I've dedicated my life to helping people not just stop drinking alcohol. Dude, I don't care if you drink alcohol. I care if you care about yourself. But I help people recover from alcohol abuse, narcissistic abuse, and all of the things in between that make us really want to drink alcohol. Because here's the thing, dude. Here's the reality. I can get the drink out of your hand, bro. It only takes 4 days for alcohol to process out of your body. And at that point, you're just as sober as anybody else on the entire planet. Someone that's been in AA for their entire life, just as sober as me. I haven't consumed alcohol in 7 years on July 11th. July 11th of this year will be 7 years since my last drink, dude. Homie, you're here 8 days sober today. You and I are the exact same amount of sober because 4 days ago was when the alcohol got out of your body. You can't get more sober than sober, dude. Congratulations, man. That's absolutely phenomenal work. Now, that doesn't mean our healing is done. It doesn't mean we fixed anything. It doesn't mean that all things are, you know, candies and rainbows and unicorn forks and all that stuff. It means that you're no longer hurting yourself. You are now in a position to practice taking care of yourself. Now, one of the illusions that I dealt with for many years is going, no, dude, I drink alcohol because I don't want to feel the pain. I'm good at drinking. I have a high tolerance because I'm good at fixing the emotion, right? If I don't feel it, there's no problem, dude. So that's nothing one more drink won't fix, dude. I'll just go drink about it later. I'll just process it later. I'll just grab a bottle and I'll go hang out with myself or go to the bar, go to an event or do whatever I do. I'll watch a movie and I'll drink about it, right? I'm taking care of myself because that emotion is bad. That emotion is a problem. That emotion hurts. That emotion's not supposed to be there. That feeling, that trauma, that PTSD, right? Those perspectives, those ideas, those dreams, those aren't supposed to be there. And I'm so good at getting away from them, I'm taking care of myself, right? Right? Oh my God, I can't sleep. My anxiety, my depression, my friends, my family, dude, all of my relationship. There goes my job, dude. Why can't I keep my eyes open? Why can't I focus on anything? Why does my stomach hurt all the time? Where did my diet go? Why am I struggling to just comprehend basic information? What the hell happened to my memory? My headaches are getting ridiculous, dude. What happened to my skin? Do I look 10 years older? You see what I'm saying? When we practice that escapism, running away from the things that need our attention. You gotta remember this, dude. We'll just go to the bear in the woods thing. If there's a bear in the woods, you can pretend like it's not there and you're still equally in danger. Yes, maybe ignoring the bear in the woods will help you be a little less anxious until the bear goes away, but the bear is still in the woods with you, dude. So just pretending like you don't care isn't fixing the fact that you're not reaching safety. You're not taking care of yourself. You're just ignoring the bear in the woods, and the damage or the potential damage is still there. The potential issues are still there. So we, in time through recovery and practice, like Beyond Sober program, all the stuff that I talk about every day, is becoming resilient to the things that make us want to drink. Who cares what she said? Who cares what your mom did? Who cares what your dad didn't do? Who cares who's running for president? Who cares what he looks like, what she looks like, dude? What the mirror is reflecting back to you? Dude, you're unfuckwittable. It doesn't matter. Those things don't penetrate thy aura. Therefore, you're not sitting here going, well, there's another reason for me to drink. There's another reason for me to go over there. There's another reason for me to believe that this is less important than that. And so we just find ourselves in this like crazy cycle. And the cycle is basically going, well, I'm in pain. I need to get rid of it. I'm going to take the fastest route to the illusion of peace, which is just one more sip. And then I'm going to pretend like what does matter doesn't matter, or what I care about isn't important. And if I am completely unaware of how important the things are that are frustrating me, that are getting my attention, that are triggering me, if I don't pay attention to that, then I'll be okay. This is the cycle. And then because we continue ignoring these things that we could just fix or confront in the moment, they continue to pop up, is because we're not becoming someone that could handle the stress or the anxiety or the dreams or the feelings. We're becoming someone that's weaker and prefers to ignore what's going to ultimately make us stronger. You don't get stronger by looking at the gym. You don't get stronger by thinking about the gym. You don't get stronger by standing outside the gym. You get stronger by picking those damn weights up while you're in the gym. You don't build resilience by thinking about your thoughts. You don't build resilience by intellectualizing the emotion. You don't build this wall, this force, this unfuckwittable circumstance by explaining why things are the way they are. It doesn't matter why things are the way they are. They are the way they are, and how we feel about them changes absolutely nothing, dude. Literally changes nothing. So we want to sit here and go like, okay, am I going to drink about this, or am I going to think about this? Am I going to drink about this, or am I going to think about this? One of them is actively destroying my mental health, literally shrinking my brain, attempting to cause me cancer. It kills 3 million people a year, but not me. I'm built different, okay? It's just poison. It's not a lot of poison, it's just a little bit. Well, I've been doing it for years. It's not that much damage. I'm not turning yellow yet. You see what I'm saying? So are we gonna drink about these things that need our attention, or are we gonna think about them? Here's the trip, dude. If we don't practice thinking, then thinking happens to us. We sit here. I got ADHD, dude. I don't know about you. So in this moment, I have at least 40 thoughts about this watermelon that you weren't paying attention to until just now. My brain is actively entertained by this thing. I forgot to even mention it. It's there, not for you. It's there so my brain has something to play with. Because I'm telling you this, if my brain doesn't find some form of entertainment, then I'm going to be distracted. I literally won't be able to spit out a thought because my brain's going, yeah, but what about this and what about that? You remember that thing? I woke up 5 times last night with the same stupid ass song in my head. I don't even remember what it is. And I'm afraid to remember because I don't want it to get stuck again. Why is my brain doing this? It's because there wasn't enough happening. I wasn't in a deep enough sleep, okay? I didn't optimize my conditions prior to going to bed. I stayed up too late. Damn it, right? That's frustrating. The old version of me would just take a drink in the morning. I know how to get that song out of my head, dude. Nothing a shot of Jameson isn't gonna fix. I got some leftover tequila. Hey, who's got that Pabst, man? Someone's got a Modelo around here, right? I know I got a sixer. I didn't drink all the alcohol. I'll just have a drink about it. Do you see what I'm saying? When we drink about these things, we give ourselves more to think about. And until we practice thinking, practice management, we're always going to be creating new conditions where it feels like alcohol could probably solve this problem, at least temporarily, right? Dude, that buzz is just as temporary as that problem that you think is plaguing your entire existence. You're going to eventually have to deal. Facts, dude. Whitley, that is 100%. You're either going to deal with it on purpose or you're going to be forced to deal with it later. And this is what's called a forced reflection, man. If you guys know my story, I'm a liver failure survivor. I wasn't gonna stop drinking until I was dead. And then I died. My heart stopped. I was throwing up blood, ended up in 4 hospitals. It took me 18 months to recover. That's all because I was, you know, I wasn't solving the root causes of these things. I was attempting to ignore them as long as humanly possible and do what I've been told. Man up, dude. Hey, you're not allowed to have an emotion. You're not allowed to, no. That's for girls, dude. What? Oh, you crying? You got some tears? Man up, bro. Take another shot, man. Just drink one more. Like, you want to hang with the best of us, dude? You're gonna take. Here's another. What is that called? Beer bong. And then your tolerance goes up, and everything fucking sucks. And then the point of this is, the reason I say this is, you're eventually going to have to deal with the repercussions of what you did prior to drinking that gives you a reason to drink, or what you did while drinking that gives you another reason to drink. But alcohol is never, ever the solution. And the more we practice taking care of ourselves, the less necessary alcohol becomes in our lives, man. I blacked out last night and lost a friend to liver failure last night. Okay, so Zarin, I gotta. That's a lot of information that happened in a single sentence. Chad, you have ADHD? Hell yeah, dude, I love that for you. I love my ADHD. So you said you blacked out last night and lost a friend to liver failure last night at the same time. So let me reiterate the reality of those circumstances. You yourself drank so much alcohol that your body's survival mechanism kicked in and literally consciously left you in an attempt to keep you safe. And in that same evening, your friend's liver stopped functioning and they did not wake up today. Did I summarize that absolutely correctly? What's up, Salam? Did I summarize that accurately? Because that's a whole lot of information. As a liver failure survivor, dude, I'm telling you, you're going to have basic symptoms before your liver fails, okay? So Zarin, in order for your liver to fail, and you're not a high-functioning alcoholic, you don't have underlying liver conditions or health conditions that are affected by the consumption of alcohol and medications, there's gotta be a level of intoxication. There are many people that drink themselves to death, but that's very rarely their livers giving out. So I'm saying this to go, I'm assuming they were already bright yellow just like this. I'm assuming their eyes were already given out. Okay, so you have stage 4 cancer and don't deal well. I got you. That makes sense. I have stage 4 liver cirrhosis, and I'm 7 years since that diagnosis. I also had hepatitis, man, pancreatitis, all of the things. So the trip with this is you're actively destroying yourself. Like, without sobriety, you don't stand a chance, man. Like, you're sitting here going, I'm already dying, I might as well kill myself. Let's expedite this process. Dude, I didn't even find a reason to live until I died. And the trip is that we think it's painful now. Wait until we're at end stage. Wait until, you see what I'm saying? Like, you think you have something to like be upset about. I know it hurts. I know it's not fun. I know it's miserable. I know you're depressed. I know you're pessimistic. I know you've got the doom and gloom going on. But dude, you could still live a quality style of life. You could still improve your quality of life, even if your body is actively giving out. You don't deserve to be in pain. You don't deserve to be punished. You don't deserve to be miserable. You don't deserve to be depressed, all because you're doing what the rest of us are doing, dying a little bit faster, dude. I've been dead. This is gonna sound absolutely horrendous, dude. I'm so excited for you to experience the bliss of emptiness, of nothingness. Dying was the most incredible thing that ever happened to me, dude. I literally just meditated, like, I don't know, an hour ago. That's as close to death as I could possibly get, because it is pure peace and beauty, enlightenment, expansiveness, creativity, dude. I'm telling you, you deserve peace prior to the pain that you're actively causing yourself. I know you don't deal well with things, but that's not because there's something wrong with you. Just because you have cancer doesn't mean you're automatically stamped with pain, automatically stamped with anxiety, automatically stamped with depression and all these other things. You don't deserve less, you deserve more. If you were in an active state of dying, don't you think you'd want to take advantage of the last years or months or days or weeks that you have? You better be doing some things, bro, because I'm telling you, it's you don't deserve to be in pain until your last breath. But if you do keep doing what you're doing, that's the inevitable result. Not only, once again, you're exacerbating your circumstances. I know alcohol causes cancer. It is a cancer-causing agent. It's also known as a carcinogen. 7 types of cancer. So if you already have cancer and you're drinking a carcinogen, you're exacerbating those circumstances. Like I gotta say this to you. This isn't you talking. That's the alcohol. That's the misery. That's the pain. That's the turmoil. That's the trauma. That's the experience. That's the hopelessness. It's the weighted blanket of depression. It is the glooming Armageddon of your mind speaking on your behalf. You would never choose that for a healthy person. You would never choose that if that was your option. If you said, hey man, I'd love to live a happy, healthy life, or I'd love to die painfully, you're not gonna choose painfully. You're just not. So as you're sitting here in this glooming state, you gotta remember this, that's not your obligation. You don't have to choose that. You're allowed to choose more. I know dudes that have a year to live and they're running marathons, man. They've got scars on the side of their heads from all of the full-on surgeries that they had. And they're out here inspiring the rest of us to just like eat one more piece of chicken. This dude's out here climbing mountains. And we're sitting here in a blanket going, he's not special, dude. I'm not special. We just decide that if this is the only life we have, regardless of the conditions, we're gonna do what we can with what we got. We're gonna make magic. I'm gonna drink more water. I'm gonna say nicer things. I'm gonna go outside a little bit more. Dude, I got butterflies fluttering around right here in this Michigan green trees. The puppy is staring out the window. Look at these bananas, man. There's infinite things that you could utilize to improve your quality of life, regardless of your condition. I know what it's like to be strapped to a bed and feel like a number. I know what it's like to be pumped with drugs in the helpless and hopeless attempt to save this body. It was painful, dude. I begged for death, bro. And here's the crazy part about it. I'd do it all over again. I'd do it again. If you could promise me I'd be twice as happy or have more success or I'd be in a better position and all I had to do was go through the pain one more time, you better bet I'd choose that, man. Freestyle beat I don't freestyle anything, bro. I'm just a short white guy. I treated myself to ice cream cake yesterday. I love sober life. Sober, that's so awesome. Sober Sarah, what's up, girl? So here's one of the things, man, is we want to get beyond sober. No one cares that you're sober. No one cares that I'm sober. Sober is an identity, and all sober means is you'd rather be drinking. Listen to what I'm saying. Sober indicates, whether you like it or not, how you feel. You're in between drinks. Sober just means you're not under the influence of alcohol and you're not drunk. So when you say you're sober, you've just placed a limitation on your entire brain's capacity. Sober indicates there's a problem. Sober indicates that you'd rather be under the influence, but you've got enough willpower to say no. Sober, you're way beyond sober, dude. You're a human. You're even beyond your name, dude. Sober Sarah, I love that for you. But there's a place in the beyond where there's no labels, there's no titles, there's no limitations. So once again, you're only sober until you don't want to drink alcohol anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying? I haven't had alcohol in 7 years. I'm not sober, dude. I don't go around walking around and be like, hey dude, what's up? My name's Cody, beyond sober. That's just to get your attention. I don't go around telling people I'm an ex-alcoholic unless they ask. I once had an addiction. I needed that shit to live. I died without it. If the conversation comes up, I'm an ex-alcoholic because I'm not an alcoholic anymore. I can't be an alcoholic. I don't drink alcohol. I don't think about alcohol. I don't dream about alcohol. I don't crave alcohol. I don't want alcohol. I don't wish I could have just one. None of those things. You know why? Because I'm not sober. This version of me, this literal body, has never consumed alcohol. Although prior to death, prior to liver failure, he drank alcohol for 24 years. I'm a different dude. This guy has never even tasted alcohol. I can't be sober from something I don't consume. So I say this to you to empower you, to give the power back to you, and for you to say, is sober really truly my fucking identity? Because the absolute facts is, most people on the planet are sober, and they suck. They suck Sober guarantees nothing. Sober does not guarantee happiness. Sober does not guarantee you're a good person. Sober does not guarantee you're going to be successful. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to get your friends back or that things are going to work better for you. It just means that you used to have a problem or still do and prefer and are using your willpower to say no. Sober means all you're good at is saying fucking no. Nobody cares. Where's the beyond? Who are you without the identity of sober? Who would you be if that word sober didn't plague your identity all day, every single day? I'm not saying this to go, dude, you're not good at being sober. I love that there's no alcohol in your body. I love that you're choosing a healthy lifestyle. I love that you prefer an alcohol-free existence. It is absolutely phenomenal. But to place sober as your identity, it literally becomes a fad. It becomes frowned upon. You got to keep in mind, dude. Without sober, I just call you Sarah. Hey, what's up, Sarah? What's up, girl? How you doing? What are you doing? Are you gonna open up the conversation with me? Guess how much alcohol I didn't drink today? Oh, do you have a problem? I used to drink alcohol. That's what you want to talk about? How much alcohol you're not drinking? Dude, what are you doing with your life? Are you building a business? Are you killing it on TikTok, man? You creating content, right? Are you helping people? How's your family life, dude? What are you doing for yourself? Are you in the gym at all? Tell me about the last walk you went on. What are you dreaming about? Hopes, dreams, aspirations. What does the word Sarah mean to you? You see what I'm saying? Sober is there's so much more to this world than just being sober. Because sober, it literally guarantees nothing. As a matter of fact, alcoholism doesn't affect people until they get sober. It's not as painful when you're drinking. You just numb it out with the alcohol. But now that you're sober, ow, it hurts. I feel this pain. What about this pain? And this pain over here. Oh, now I have anxiety. And now this sucks. And they suck. And my life still sucks. And everything still sucks. And I don't have my coping mechanism. I'm sober. This isn't fun. But at least I'm not hurting myself with an actual poison. If that's the peak of your existence, I love that for you. But I know for a fact that you're capable of more. I know for a fact that you're deserving of more. I know for a fact that more is on the way for you. But if you take on the personality of sober, you're limiting yourself in all aspects of life. You would never tell your boss that you're sober. You'd never go into a job interview and be like, oh, hey, yeah, my name's Sarah, I'm sober. Immediately, they're gonna go, ha ha, you sure you're someone I got to worry about, huh? You can't hold it down? You can't have just one, huh? You actually practice alcoholic behavior. I can't take you to the bar, can't invite you out, right? Obviously, you're not gonna be fun at Christmas parties. You're not gonna use that term unless it's literally something that you are so deeply ingrained in and utilizing and you're new to the practice. We want to get beyond sobriety. We want to become superhuman. That's why the program Beyond Sober exists. It's to get you out of this mind frame that sober is the goal. Sober is the inevitable repercussion of giving a shit about yourself, dude. People that care about themselves drink little to no alcohol. That's it. Crazy. But just because people drink little to no alcohol doesn't mean they give a shit about themselves. Those people can go right back to hitting kids with baseball bats if they wanted to. They're a shitty person with or without the alcohol. Sober means absolutely nothing. It is your own personal success. It is the inevitable result of you caring about you and or your quality of life. Here's something even crazier. Sobriety is also the repercussion even if you pretend to give a shit about yourself. You kind of pretending? I don't really like myself, but I'm eating yogurt in the morning. Cool. You're improving your body. That's great, dude. That's a lot of protein. 12 grams? Whoa, that's cool. I don't really like myself, but at least I'm eating apples. Incredible, dude. You're getting like vitamins and all kinds of stuff. I don't really like myself, but I'm getting better sleep. Dude, that's amazing. That's where the body heals. I don't really like myself, but I'm saying nice things to me and, other people too. Crazy, dude. You're reprogramming your brain with positive influences, dude. I don't really like myself, but, I'm in a program. So what you're saying is you're surrounded by things that are actively improving your life, but you just don't like yourself that much? Yeah. Guess what happens in time? I actually kind of like myself and I eat apples. I actually kind of like myself and I say nice things. I actually kind of like myself and I feel good. I actually kind of like myself and I kind of like you too. I kind of like myself now. You see what I'm saying? You see how that works? It is literally that. That is what I promise you, dude. Take care of yourself for a little while. Get the basics of your life handled, and then come back and tell me that you still would rather poison your body. Not a single person that I've ever met. I've supported thousands of people, worked one-on-one with hundreds. Not a single person I've ever worked with got their thoughts on lock, started eating a little bit better, moving their body just a little bit more, 5 extra minutes a day, set a bedtime, and maybe started a gratitude practice. Not a single one of them that did all those things wished they were still drinking alcohol. Not a single one. I'm talking about people who were full-on addicted to alcohol for 20 years. The only thing that I help people do is get good at the basics. And it's so easy that people go like, it's gotta be more difficult. It's gotta be more painful. It took me years to become someone that could barely manage their own life. It's gonna have to take me years to become someone that can manage it. Well, if you stop hurting yourself, you just practice doing the other things, the opposite of what you're doing. The inevitable result is your brain adapting to those conditions and providing the results that you want, which is less of a reason to hurt yourself, less of a reason to self-sabotage, less of a reason to seek toxicity, less of a reason to drink in general, dude. You actually crave better food when you feel better. When you do good, when you feel good, you do good. When you do good, you get good. When you get good, you want more. More of what? More of that good. So what do you have to do? You have to do more things that make you feel good. When you feel good, you get good. When you get good, you do good. You do more good, you get more good. You see what I'm saying? It's a centrifugal force of expansiveness, all by transmuting the same energy that you used to punish yourself with the poison because you didn't think you were worthy. And now you're just doing the same thing with water and pretending like you care for a little while. I promise you, dude. Like, nobody just gets healthy on accident. Oh man, I was making all these like completely just, I didn't know what I was doing, and whoop, all my medical, charts came back perfect. Nobody accidentally gets healthy, accidentally recovers, accidentally improves their quality of life. No, we do it on purpose. We accidentally destroy ourselves though for not knowing better, not seeking more, not wanting more, not believing more. We accidentally become someone that is incapable of managing the basics of life because we've paid attention to other people who struggle to do the exact same things. And our influences have given us all the information we need to feel like we belong in a group of people that suck at taking care of themselves. I talked about this today, dude. I was like, dude, the reason why I partied so hard and I was a DJ for 16 years, why I chased all the ravers, why I drank the way I drank, took the drugs that I did, went the places I went, is because we were all the black sheep of the family. We all belonged together. We were all hurting ourselves equally. We all believed that the peak of our existence is belonging to a group of people that didn't care about themselves. And most of us, it's easier for us to care about other people than it is to care for ourselves. And this is where we get locked into this concept of, well, life is about what you do for other people. So the more I do for other people, the more value I have, the more worthy I am. Interestingly enough, the people that need things done for them are the ones that refuse to do things for themselves. So they do shitty shit and you gotta show up, you gotta be there, you gotta take care of them. Oh, they're throwing up now. Oop, they took too many pills. Oop, they drank too much alcohol. Oop, they got a DUI. Oop, they hit somebody. Oop, they got hit. Oop, you see what I'm saying? And so as you continue to show up for other people that refuse to show up for themselves, we're now locked in this trauma bond. Dude, if we all just took care of ourselves, we wouldn't have to take care of anybody else unless it was detrimentally important. And then we just come together as a community and go like, hey, he needs a shoe and a hat. I got the hat. Actually, I have 2 of them, and someone bring a shoe, and we're all good. 104 days clean today. It can be done, dude. Check, I love this. Congratulations, Abstract. That is so incredible. 104 days. So when you say clean, that indicates that there were other substances than just alcohol that you're trying to stay away from. That could include caffeine, nicotine, any medications or prescriptions, alcohol, of course, harder drugs. Dude, that's absolutely phenomenal, dude. That is next level stuff. I'm so proud of you. How do you feel? How is your body doing? Like, have you recognized like any drastic changes? I've been on a new like nutrition thing for the past like month, and I'm sitting here going like, when is it gonna start working? So 105 days, I'm only 30 days into this nutrition thing. So if you're 105 days in, you probably have some pretty badass stories of how good you feel. What's up, Bry Guy, dude? How you doing, man? So stoked to see you. I haven't gone a day, hang on. I haven't gone a day without alcohol. Oops, trying to not push buttons. I haven't gone a day without alcohol for too long to remember. I feel stuck. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so check it out. Most people drink, I don't want to say most people, about 60% of the planet drinks alcohol. And when I say that, most people go like, oh, so we all drink the same way. No. Only 30% of people that drink, out of the 60% of the planet, only 30% of those people practice alcoholic behavior. This doesn't mean that they're alcoholics. This means that they drink the exact same way an alcoholic would, minus the addiction. All people that became a true alcoholic with a physical and emotional dependency on alcohol in order to function had to practice alcoholic behavior. You had to drink like an alcoholic, you had to think like an alcoholic, you had to do like an alcoholic, you had to take shots like an alcoholic, you had to drink beer like an alcoholic, you had to pound that wine like an alcoholic. You had to do it until one of those drinks created so much damage, or you just received enough of that punishment that your body literally switched into a state of dependency. So when you woke up, you needed alcohol in order to function. Now, I say this also to go, there's so many people that will drink every single day for the rest of their lives and will never, ever, ever become an alcoholic. They just won't. There are people that have a genetic predisposition to becoming an alcoholic that will also never be an alcoholic even though they drink alcohol. How is that even possible? What do you mean it runs in my family? What do you mean it runs with all my cousins? My dad's an alcoholic, my mom's an alcoholic, my little sister's an alcoholic. I was an alcoholic. What do you mean? Hey, so you're saying that I could still have the gene and it could plague my entire family. I could still drink alcohol and not become an alcoholic? Yeah. How is that possible? It's possible because you could have that gene and drink casually, drink respectfully, drink mindfully. When you think differently about your intake, you drink differently. So if the way you think about yourself or the way you choose to consume alcohol isn't in an alcoholic fashion or mimicking alcoholic behavior, your chances of becoming an alcoholic are literally zero, dude. It just won't happen. So I say all of this to go, just because you drink alcohol every day doesn't mean you're an alcoholic. Just because you like alcohol a lot doesn't mean you're an alcoholic. Just because you get drunk every day doesn't mean you're an alcoholic. Just because you like to black out. Just because you drink when you're by yourself. Just because you drink when you're bored, when you're upset, when you got nothing to do, when you're happy, when you like to celebrate. None of those things make you an alcoholic. So this is full circling back to your statement. I haven't gone a day without alcohol for too long to remember. I feel stuck. Well, check this out, bro. Usually when people feel stuck, it's not because they actually are. It's because they are focusing on all the things that are not working. There's too much black in this. Look at all the black. Okay, you see what I'm saying? There's too much of this. There's not enough of that. We're focusing on what's not working, what doesn't need our attention, what the illusion of the problem is, what we're not receiving, what we're not focusing on. We're giving our attention to the feeling of not moving forward. So here's the trip. If just recognizing that giving our attention to what's not working is making progress, then we could start feeling like we're making progress today simply by knowing that we have to recognize it first. Okay, stuck is just a feeling. Now here's the other part of this. If you don't know where you're going, then how do you know you're stuck? Where you going, dude? Where you go? Yeah, buddy, where you going? You don't know? We don't know either. If you can't tell us which direction you're going and you can't pinpoint on a map, if you can't describe it in absolute detail, if you can't paint a picture for us, if I can't give you a ball of clay and you can't literally fabricate some type of design that tells me exactly why or where you're heading, then dude, you're not stuck. You're just refusing to move. Whatever you don't change, you're choosing. If you're not changing anything, then you've chosen to stay here. Where have you chosen to stay? You've chosen to stay in the feeling of stuck. And unfortunately, you like it. You know how I know you like it? Because you won't change it. You're choosing to stay here because it's familiar, regardless of what information's at hand, big guy, brie guy. regardless of the data that you're consuming, regardless of the people that you're around, regardless of the alcohol you're drinking or not drinking, you're still choosing to do the exact same things. You're choosing to think the exact same thoughts, have the exact same feelings, go to the exact same places, consume the exact same foods, do the exact same amount of exercise. You're changing nothing. So it makes sense for you to go, I feel stuck. Bro, you're not stuck. You just haven't chosen to move. Now we have to get extremely clear with what direction you want to go. This is why when I'm working with people, dude, like if you showed up and we were here, we were chatting, I'd be like, okay, so what do you want to do? You just want to stop drinking alcohol? Who cares if you drink alcohol? Is it destroying your life? No. Well, are you building a business? Are you doing something? Where's your purpose at? Like, what do you eat in the morning? Oh, I eat this, that. Bro, it doesn't even sound like you give a shit about yourself. So it makes sense why you feel like this. So is sobriety really the thing that you're chasing? Or do you just want less pain? You want less problems? Okay, well, I could give you less problems. That just means you're less bored or more bored, because those problems are giving you something to do. I could take your problems away, but you still suck at entertaining yourself. You still suck at caring about yourself. You still suck at moving forward. So what sounds good aside from less alcohol? Okay, now we're getting clarity. Now that we're getting clear, then we can go, oh, I see, it's not the alcohol. Alcohol is the symptom. So if you felt less stuck, you would have less of a reason to drink. And the reason for that is, why would you poison yourself when you know you're on the way to something better? You wouldn't. You wouldn't sacrifice or jeopardize your progress because you thought about a beer. You would not give up on what you're working towards, all because you need to relax. You just wouldn't. You would have purpose and direction and clarity. You would have steps. You would literally have a blueprint. Another way of saying this is, bro, yeah, buddy, if I was like, here's an exact step by step, what to think, how to do it, what your habits are, how to start new habits, how to build your routine, how to amplify your success, how to literally build a regimen that will take you far beyond sobriety. If I were to give that to you, would you take it? Or would you go, yeah, no, Most people, which is a lot of people that reach out to me, they want this quick fix. They don't want to do the work. I didn't get here by taking the easy way out, dude. I had to do it the hard way. All the way, even through recovery. It took me 18 months to be able to just walk straight, dude. Then I had to build businesses. Then I had to get into communications, dude. Then I had to get into graphics. Then I had to get into design. Then I got into social media. I had to do this shit. Now, here on TikTok, I have nearly 5,000 videos. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of conversations just like this. I'm working every single day. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. I know who I am. I know where I am. I know where I'm going. I know who I am. I know what I want. I know where, you see what I'm saying? That clarity is what gives us the permission to take one step towards whatever it is that's going to pull us away from that feeling of stuck. So remember this, dude. You can get the alcohol out of your body. You can put the drink down right now. Wait 4 days, and you and I will be the exact same amount of sober. But if you don't have clarity, you're just stuck without your coping mechanism. Damn! That's difficult. That's why a lot of people refuse to put the drink down. It's because they don't want to go back to feeling the way that they feel. T-Dog, what's up, man? You quit drinking like 5 months ago, Tails, man? Dude, that's so awesome. How to talk with gum falling out of your mouth? That's a good question. Usually with a fat tongue and big lips. It usually helps out. I accidentally sent an invitation. Oh, did I send it to Frojo? Holy shit, what's up, bro? Laura, what's up, girl? So stoked to see you. Day 3 hump is tough. Yeah, dude, noteworthy. So check it out. Day 3 is usually when your body, is Frojo in the building, dude? It looks like, yeah, I think I accidentally, Frojo, what's up, dude? I'm chilling like a villain. I'm penicillin, man. I'm trying to hear you now. See if I can get this volume up a little bit. There you go.
Hey, anybody watching this guy, make sure you guys go follow him. This guy helped me single-handedly change my life around.
Bro, I love you, man. I'm so proud of you, bro. Wait, you just hit like 2 years, right?
Yeah, I just hit 2 years on the 27th.
That's banana sandwiches, dude. I'm like beyond proud of you, bro.
Funny thing is, let's say 2 years is 24 months, 27 months I was sitting in a basement I didn't have a shower, I didn't have a kitchen, I had nothing. I would sit there drunk off my ass every night, browse TikTok videos, and I found your videos, and I was like, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, good for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then I'd sober up, and I'd watch your videos, and I'm like, shit, dude, I feel called out.
Bro, I can't even tell you how many people hit me up, because I've met with hundreds of people, dude. They're like, bro, I hated you for like a year, man, because every time you pop up on my feed, I knew you were just trying to help me, and I wasn't ready, and it felt like a personal attack, bro. I like developed this resentment towards like seeing your face. And I'm like,
time.
That's why I keep showing up, dude. Like in time, you go, oh, bro, he actually is one of us. He's just done it differently.
Every time, man. I just shared one of your videos on my Facebook the other day, and one of my friends hit me up and said that you were a way to help him quit drinking as well.
No shit, bro. I'm so happy to hear that, man.
He's got 7 months behind him right now.
Dude, bro, that's gangster, dude. I'm telling you, man, like the best of us just go like, all right, look, if I'm willing to destroy myself, dude, if I'm this good at drinking alcohol, if I'm this good at taking these substances, and I can sit here and pity and wallow in tears and cry and sip and watch movies and get into the characters and like hope that the pain's gonna go away, or just pretend like somewhere something's gonna change and everything will be different. And all it takes is one more blackout. I promise I'll wake up different. Bro,
You won't.
it doesn't happen. It never happens. But we know that it's never gonna happen. We just eventually get tired of our own shit. We just go like, nah, bro, I gotta do something else.
Another thing was, man, like I'd watch your videos and like I'd kind of get this little sober ball rolling in my head. I'm like, you know, I'm drinking with my friends, I'm out doing my thing, acting like a fool, and I'm like, you know what? Like, how am I gonna feel tomorrow? Your one shot method, that helped.
Dude.
One shot, you know, I'd go out, I couldn't even tell you how many beers I'd had, but you know, I'm blacked out at the end of the night, I know I'm hammered.
Yeah.
People like, hey, drinks on me? I'm like, no, I'm good on this one.
Yeah.
When normally I would.
Yeah.
Stepping stones, little baby steps, one step at a time.
100%, brother. I love that too. Single shot method was designed for people in my severe circumstances. I was addicted to alcohol. I was drinking 2 bottles of liquor a day, bro. So I'd have been the dude have been like at the bar with you being like, hey, come on, bro. Like, all right, hey, single shot my ass, bro. Here's a single shot. Here's a double for you. But the trip is that regardless of your circumstances, I haven't met a single person that has practiced the single shot method or basic harm reduction and hasn't seen some results. So in your case, instead of going for the one extra, which is already beyond what you should be taking to start with, you're just keeping it like, I'm at 100%. I don't need to go 101. I'm already toasted. But not taking that last one, dude, kept you kind of like within this realm of control. And when we can do that, when we practice that, then we go, all right, dude, if I could drink 1 less, I could drink 2 less. I'm gonna practice this for a few weeks. And if I could take 2 less, then I could take 3 less. And we lower our tolerance, man. And not in the sense of we get buzzed quicker, right? Or we relax faster. But in the point of, dude, we've taken it way too far, dude. We want to practice consuming less alcohol over time and get good at that. And eventually, dude, I could just put it down. Sometimes it takes 6 weeks. Other times it takes people 2 weeks. Some people just 1 week. But I love that the single shot method was able to help you in those circumstances, dude. Now you're 2 years out. Damn, bro.
Yeah, the goal was just 6 months. I told myself I'm not gonna do AA. I'm not gonna do no classes. I've attended too many funerals of people who have gone to AA and got hooked on something else.
Yep.
Because they thought they were in the clear.
Bro.
So I told myself, I'm like, hey, if I can't do this by myself, well, I'm just gonna die this way.
Yep.
And I don't know if you can see her, but this little girl right here.
Yeah.
This little monster.
Love it, dude.
To keep going.
Dude, that's killer, bro. I absolutely love that, man. Dude, you look great, bro. I love what you're doing. I love your content. I love that you're taking care of yourself and you're an advocate for not just not drinking, dude, but taking care of yourself and giving a shit and struggling forward and making magic, dude, improving your quality of life and living loud, bro. You're a shining example of what Beyond Sober actually means, bro, and I'm so proud of you.
And anybody watching this guy too, don't hesitate to reach out to him. I reached out to this guy when I was shit-faced drunk. I was hammered as shit, just kind of curious, like, yo, what's this dude about? Like, this is what I'm considering, like, and I reached out to him. The dude hit me back. Like, this dude I didn't expect you to hit me back at all. I was like, yeah, this he's got thousands of people watching him. I'm just another drunk asshole to him. Like, I'm never going to hear from this guy. No, he hit me up. He talked me up. He told me what to expect. He gave me tools if I needed them. He didn't try to shove something down my throat saying, hey, you need to do this. He said, hey, I got this option available if you need it.
Yep.
And, I never took him up on it, but I still watch the dude every single day. I still he helped me change my life.
That's killer, bro. I love that, man. And I loved the way you just said that too, because I can only take so much credit, bro, because you did the work. Like, I helped you, I supported you as you changed your life. That's absolutely phenomenal, man. And for those that are completely unfamiliar, dude, my website is super popular. It's beyondsober.org. But I'm responding to thousands of messages every single month, dude. Whether you're hitting me up in the DMs here on TikTok, whether you're finding me on Facebook or Instagram. But most people just go to the website, which is the link in my bio. They send me a message, and then I sit back and respond to them. We can set up a time to chat, dude. We can get you into the programs. We will map your specific circumstances with the appropriate trajectory. But I respond to everybody, bro. And I love when someone hits me up and goes like, hey man, I'm drunk right now. You probably won't read this. I'm just another person in your DMs, dude. But I'm dealing with this and I probably won't remember tomorrow anyway. And then I get back to them and they go back. They're like, holy shit. Like, yeah, bro. They're like, I didn't expect you to respond. Bro.
That's how it was, man.
Yeah, it happens more often than not.
I'm ready for work, man. I'm really blessed that you let me up on here and say my piece for a few.
All right, dude, I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much, man. You take care of you, dude, and we'll chat again, too. We'll do a side-by-side soon, and we'll make magic.
Heck yeah, brother. Have a great one.
You too, brother. Be safe.
You too.
That's how we do it. So if you guys haven't followed Frojo, dude, or you haven't seen his content, he's such a cool cat, dude. And you guys see my energy. You know where I come from. You know why I do these things. You know what I'm all about. I've been here on the platform since 2019, and once again I'm coming up on 5,000 videos here on the platform, and I'm releasing 3, sometimes 10 videos a day, constantly helping as many people as I possibly can. And because I don't give into, because I've tried, I don't want to say tried, because I've experienced traditional methods of sobriety and recovery, and I chose to go a different path through health and fitness and a holistic approach, which basically means just like figure out your own way. I've actually had like sober gangs that have attempted to take my TikTok account down. I've gotten a lot of threats. There's a lot of people that don't like the way I say things because it's just outside what you would expect. And so Frojo recently, someone like stitched one of my videos and was talking a bunch of crap about what I was saying, and they were like, trying to take their own message back and stand behind it and all these things. He popped in, he's like, dude, why are you being mean to Cody, bro? He's out here trying to help you guys, and you're out here trying to make him seem like he's like some dude that doesn't want to see you win, man. So he came to my defense, and it was so good to see, and it's so powerful when we realize that we're more similar than we are different. That the goal behind the human experience is to connect, not just relate, not just make associations, not to just find people with the equal amount or the same amount of pain, but to fan the flames of each other's success. What's up, Hazel Eyes? Fan each other's flames, man. We want to see each other win. And the way we do that is by taking care of ourselves first, okay? That doesn't mean don't seek support. That doesn't mean, ignore the signs. It doesn't mean do it all on your own. It doesn't mean struggle harder. It means do whatever is necessary to give yourself the best opportunity to improve your quality of life in whatever means. For some of us, like ADHDers, dude, we gotta get some medication, dude. We gotta regulate our dopamine. There's nothing wrong with utilizing a substance in a healthy way that's gonna help us function. There's actually nothing wrong with using alcohol to process emotions in low amounts. I'm not out here trying to get people to go cold turkey, to stop drinking alcohol. I just want people to practice taking care of themselves, because once again, happy, healthy people, or even people pretending to be happy and healthy, are going to do less harmful things to themselves and others. And that's really it. That is really, really, really it. And for those that are drinking, we want to make sure that we're drinking appropriately. We don't want to be overdoing it. We want to be eating our food. We want to be drinking our water. And the best way to say this, and this is, it full circles into everything that I'm about. If you're drinking alcohol, it is your sole responsibility, and it should be, ideally, I never use the word should, but it applies here, your primary mission to be as healthy as possible. Because alcohol is a poison. It kills millions of people every single year. It's one of the most readily available substances on the planet, dude. It's addictive, dude. If you're gonna consume it, it makes sense that your body is as optimized as humanly possible. Alcohol is designed to add value. If we don't optimize our machine, or we don't care about our health very much, then the poison that would usually do a little bit of damage is doing an excessive amount of damage. And that damage gives us another reason to drink, which is the whole cycle. So I say this to go, if you are drinking in vast amounts or minimal amounts, take care of yourself, take care of your body, right? Make healthier choices. You know how to look that information up. Google is free, GPT is free. You could even reach out to me and I'll make something for you. Optimize your body. Design a lifestyle, design a regimen that you enjoy, that actually gets you excited to wake up the next morning. Even if you're drinking alcohol now, as you step further into that, you're gonna find yourself realizing that eat an apple, that alcohol isn't going to help your regimen function better. Alcohol is not going to improve the amount of sleep that you're getting. Alcohol is not going to improve your diet. It's not going to do the things that we're using alcohol for. Because you already have it. You have everything. When your life is optimized, you have everything that you think alcohol is going to provide you. So the overarching message here is there's nothing that alcohol can provide you that you don't have access to without it. Trust me, dude. Alcohol doesn't make you funny. You are funny. You just haven't practiced saying funny things. Trust me, dude, you are confident. You just don't, you use the fear to not do something instead of do something because of the fear. Trust me, dude, you have just as much as anxiety as anybody else, but you're just not practicing anxiety management in your routine. So alcohol is the obvious choice. We just want to sit here and go like, what is it that alcohol is actually giving me that I don't have access to without it? Once we determine what those things are, not why we drink, but what we think alcohol is giving us, then our regimen is literally just reaching for those things as often as possible so alcohol becomes less of a priority. 150 days sober today, what? Now I'm struggling with anxiety and depression and I don't know how to deal with this. Bro, I get you, Nick. So 150 days, so you're like, you're coming up on like almost half a year, bro. So the trip with this is you want to look at your environment to start with and go like, what is changing? What is new? What are you eating, dude? Your food intake, what you choose to put in your body contributes to anxiety and depression. What are you thinking? What are you saying? Are you meditating, man? Are you drinking enough water? Who are you listening to? What does your job look like? Anxiety is very rarely accurate, okay? Fear means F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real. Another way of saying this, Nick, is your brain doesn't know that there's not a goblin outside the window. Your brain doesn't know that that's a fake banana. It just thinks banana. And it goes, oh, banana. Now we're thinking about bananas. It doesn't matter. If you imagine a banana, your brain responds exactly the same as if it's looking at a banana. It does not know the difference, dude. So a majority of our anxiety is from our brain or subconscious focusing on fake bananas. What if these were angry bananas? What if they had scary faces on them? What if they were like cussing at you? The thought of that is fueling your subconscious. This is why the other day, like today, I woke up with this song stuck in my head. Where did I hear it? I heard it from somewhere. Earlier that day, I got stuck in my subconscious and then I became consciously aware of it. So your subconscious is basically responding to unprocessed information somewhere deep down, and it's very, very rare we know where it comes from unless we start analyzing these things, right? Unless you start looking at the news that you're watching, unless you start going, what could be causing my anxiety? Am I watching CNN, Fox News, all these things? Is that all that I'm paying attention to? Is every person that I'm talking to talking about the election, all these other people and this, that, and the other? Is everything that I'm watching on social media about people fighting and arguments and cheating? Is it about job scares and all these things? What is going into my subconscious that I'm not processing, that I'm unaware of? This is why, once again, we want to sit here and practice thinking on purpose. We want to develop a set of affirmations or a series of repetitive words, phrases, and sentences that our subconscious is going to latch onto and attempt to make true. I'm dead serious with this. This is called your reticular activation system. We also call this the blue car experiment. If I go for the rest of the day, we'll try this, right? Next time I go live, dude, probably tomorrow, tell me if this works. You're going to see a blue car today. It's just going to happen. You're going to be scrolling on social media, blue car. I knew it. Cody said it was going to happen. You're going to be going down the street. Look, there's the blue car, right? Maybe you're just randomly sitting around. Boom, blue car pops into your psyche. The point is that your brain is now expecting a blue car. So whether you are consciously looking for it, your brain has been programmed with the data to see it. You are processing 11 million bits of information per second with your eyes. A lot of data. You can see your nose right now. You're just not paying attention to it. Now you can see it. Damn it. Now it's hard to unsee it because you see it now, right? Your brain is actively seeing just as much information as it's ignoring. So I say all of this to go, okay, if my external influences and my internal influences are actively contributing to what my brain is processing in the subconscious, then where am I giving my attention and what am I allowing myself to be affected by? Because I promise you, dude, you come over to my spot, my wiener dog's not gonna give you anxiety. These pineapples, not gonna give you anxiety. The food I eat, not gonna give you anxiety, bro. The calmness, the music, not gonna give you anxiety. The neighbors, they're not gonna do that either. I'm also not gonna be someone that's gonna give you anxiety. Anxiety is the lack of understanding or lack of processing that's happening in your subconscious that's basically being sent to your body. There's something to be aware of. I'm on alert. You could also have a dysregulated nervous system. It just depends on who you are, what you're doing, what your life is all about. But that's why we have like one-on-one conversations. That's when we talk to somebody. You can Google all the things, but if you don't have someone seeing your life from an outside perspective, then what's gonna happen is we're gonna continue searching for something that may not even be there. And the fact that we can't find the cause may be what's giving us the anxiety. What if there is no cause? But we have to get clear with those things. So I say all of that to go, dude, I love you guys. I sincerely appreciate you. I gotta roll out. I gotta have my third meal of the day. I've got 3 more to go. I gotta stick to this nutrition thing. I'm eating like 50 grams of protein, a bunch of carbs and veggies every 3 hours, dude. It's like, I'm on point. I'm doing like 220 to 250 grams of protein a day, dude. Like it's, when they talk about like building all these things, it is no joke. But if I could dedicate myself to taking 30 shots a day, I could dedicate myself to eating 30 grams of protein. And that's the transmutation of energy. So I'm gonna get on my merry way. I love you. If we haven't connected off of TikTok, please feel free to do so. The link to my website, me personally, you wanna get on the calendar, you wanna take a look at Beyond Sober, Unlabeled, you wanna take a look at the single shot method that Frojo was talking about, you wanna take a look at the podcast, dude, the clothing brand, all the stuff, it's all connected to the link in my bio, dude. My calendar is slightly open, so if you are like, hey, dude, I really wanna work with you, feel free to reach out, send me a message, check the coaching page, whatever it is. Send me a DM here on TikTok, dude. And if you guys are on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or whatever, and you happen to stumble across me, feel free to say, hey. I've got a ton of content on the way, just like normal. And if I don't see you later, man, just wanna let you know how much I appreciate you, Tina. You're amazing. Thank you for being exactly who you are. Thank you for taking care of yourself. And just like my mother always says, dude, Hit that link in my bio if you want to connect, and take care of you. Yeah? Take care of you. You're amazing.